Happy Friday, people, beautiful people, because you're all beautiful. Anyway, it's me, Lainey, and I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. It is 4 days into the new year. Isn't that exciting? 2019 is starting. Anyway, today we are doing a style challenge. Yes, I did all these drawings months before. I just haven't found any good opportunity to post this drawing, and I always thought that I maybe could finish the 10 that I wanted to do, but no, we've got 6. I did 5 different styles, and then I did my own style, because, you know, everybody draws differently. Even if you're basically copying someone else's style, it probably won't be exact. That's what makes you unique. Unless you just trace it all the time, then it's maybe not as unique, but, you know, good art practices always work. Anyway, the styles we got here today is Disney. I did like classic Disney princess style and more like art, like for the movies, for the movies, not the series. What is that? Like box art, character art, like websites and things not from the actual like movie, because there's not as much detail and there's not so much shading, and I don't know, some of the lines in the animation can get a bit weird sometimes, but that's fine, you know, we love her all the same. Then we've got Animal Crossing. Is it Animal Crossing next, or is it Adventure Time next? No, it's Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing was really hard to do, mostly because Animal Crossing style is 3D, and I'm working in a 2D scale, and I'd never do that. I've never done this kind of style before, so it was very interesting to try. I thought that it would be a lot easier than some styles that are a bit more complicated, because it is just a couple of very simple shapes, but I think not having all the details makes it harder, because when you have lots of details, it's really hard to distract from like things that are drawn incorrectly, like if your arms are too long, or like there's hands that look good in certain places but just don't make sense anatomically, but you like make it got like there's like fabric draped everywhere and you can't really tell what's going on, then it's hard to distract. I'm losing my voice. It's hard to distract from your mistakes when you just add more and more detail. But with a simple style, you can't do that. When you make a mistake, it's visible because there's only like 5 different parts of the body. So that's stressful, but you know, it's also a really fun challenge to do. Then I did Adventure Time, which took the least amount of time. 1, I've done it before. 2, it's super simple. And 3, I really like how noodly it is, so I just had to do it. Yes, I'd drawn the Adventure Time style before, but it's because I love how it looks. I love the shape of the faces. I love just the plain, very simple eyes, because my eyes are usually more anime type eyes, so they're very big and noticeable, but these ones are maybe just like one single black line, or sometimes they're not black, but it's fine, or like a dot. And then the body is just really fun and really noodly, you know. It's a noodle. Even like bigger characters, they still feel noodly, which is kind of weird. But one thing I also really like about the Adventure Time style is that it's very varied. So you could have just like, you know, human looking characters like this, or you could exaggerate features and it would still look like the style, but I just went for like the classic, just boring human Adventure Time style. And then after Adventure Time, I did Panty and Stocking, I believe. Now, I've never really watched this show, admittedly, I never really watched it, but I've always loved the art style because it's so not like how I draw, but drawing it wasn't that difficult for me for some reason. With the Panty and Stocking art style, it's very sharp. There's a lot thicker lines, and they're just straight, like, almost black lines, basically. Everything, like, the hands spread out and get bigger, and the feet get bigger, and the way that the features are exaggerated are, like, pretty much the exact opposite from how I draw things, especially more chibi things. So it was an interesting style to try and tackle, because it's so not what I usually draw. I mean, a lot of these aren't what I usually draw, and that's kind of the whole point. And then I quickly did a Tim Burton one, which there isn't much for because a lot of my struggle was doing it on paper. But I thought to get the real creepy Tim Burton style, I would just take an image of the actual, like, sketch, and then just turn that sketch directly into line art on the app, and then just color right underneath it. And the lighting I was in was really dark, so the whole background's really dark, but I think it all works in the end. I feel like all these styles, they don't necessarily look 100% like what I was trying to do, but you can still kind of tell what they are because the styles themselves are just iconic. And then, lastly and leastly, my style. I just did this as, like, example, like, this is how I usually draw, but I was having an off day or something because that does not look like what I usually draw. I don't like this drawing that I did of my Bisma, but that's fine, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's looking weird. I think it's the way I drew her face, honestly. But that's fine. It's fine. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's not. But anyway, I never even explained what a style challenge is. If you haven't figured it out by now, a style challenge is basically taking a character, creating a character, or, like, drawing yourself as if someone else is drawing them. But no one else is drawing them. You're drawing them. Like, I drew Bisma as a Disney princess. I drew Bisma as if she was in Adventure Time. I drew Bisma like a Tim Burton creepy, spooky character. But, you get the gist. If you want to see me try another style or draw a different character in one of the styles I've already tried, please let me know in the comments below. And you know what this means, guys? We've reached the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. First of all, I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. If it's not Friday when you're watching this, I hope you're having a fantastic day nonetheless. And make sure to do the YouTube things. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what they are by now. People mention them all the time. And I hope to see you all in my next video, which is going to be on Sunday. Because schedules, So I hope to see you all on Sunday. And if I don't see you on Sunday, I'll miss you. But I hope to see you again. No, okay. Bye-bye, everybody. I hope you all have a good day. Bye. I love you. Oh, my God. Yay.